We are filming an XRP video, everyone. We're going to discuss the current state of market sentiment while conducting an XRP price action. What we're searching for, given how well the markets appear, this is the only place it can go. I'm not going to sugarcoat things. Direction correct, the markets appear to be in excellent shape. With every passing minute, we are edging closer and closer to those 2 trillion. You know what happens when we cross the $2 trillion mark? The bull run will begin as soon as we cross the $2 trillion mark. Everything appears to be in order. You ask how we know it's a good fit. Is XRP in the morning setting the standard? This is 50, not 55 cents. 54.96, hear me out, this is fantastic. My name is GNA. We'll go over some important figures or topics of interest regarding XRP, as well as discuss Bitcoin and the size of the entire cryptocurrency market. We're going to examine a few con artists. Influencers who were exposed for pinging and selling their cryptocurrency holdings will be discussed, along with potential future destinations for Ethan. To examine the bull cycle's target statistics for the bull run. Where are we looking, and what are we expecting? Will Bitcoin reach its peak before the chaos even starts in less than 2 months? Friends, I've got you covered. Let's get started right away. Bitcoin $523 Ethereum has increased by 1.24% during the last 24 hours, closing at $27.93. Coming in at $1 is USDT at 1.21%. The sole cryptocurrency that has been up 2.85% in the last 24 hours is XRP, which is currently trading at 54 and wants to be 55. The market value of all cryptocurrencies is $1,975 billion, and that is it. It's time to leave, that marks the spot. It's time to move forward. Bitcoin will soon soar. It's going to hit 100, which is going to completely break the record. 50,000 people are requesting $250. More than 1,000 Bitcoins, they're advocating for the infusion of more than $10 trillion into the cryptocurrency markets. Targets are heating up, so many people were looking for a late start and were surprised by this push-up or the bull run starting early. Q3 and Q4, which will take us into 2022, but the way things are going now, even if we have crossed the 2 trillion mark, Bitcoin is still 2 months away. There could be a record high for Bitcoin before it even happened, people, which is quite optimistic, since we will simply soar upward. Going forward, keep in mind that the higher XRP can go before the Bitcoin price crashes and the bull run begins, the better our chances are of seeing something like a double-digit XRP. Now, my lovely, beautiful NFTs, boy, oh boy, they are selling, and you need to pick these up, people. CTO, former CTO, now working with us, he's the one who took the cool kitties on the biggest Ethereum project. Acknowledge XRP credit cards are accepted here. I run another podcast. This morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm filming. This project is perched precariously. Because it is going to blow up big. It is ready to burst. Like a volcano, that is. Yes, it's going to go off in a flash. It doesn't matter how you want to pay, you must obtain the Line's NFT XRP credit card, as I am telling you. Work it out and enter the pin treat. I have been discussing the markets. I have been making 4 for 4 market calls. We will win 5 out of 5. Folks, we have finally achieved the goal of $50,000. Yes, we've got it. What will happen next? We will update the thread after I wait for the weekly update, so I'll either search for an update on Sunday afternoon or we'll do it together. Live on the program on Monday morning, Art Cryptos discussed the final chart of Bitcoin 170,000. People, he continues, don't be confused by this chart, it's very simple. A window to 21 EMA crosses is depicted in history. Usually, at 55, there is a first pump, a retest around the 21 EMA or the F.5, and then the bull market continues. If past events are repeated, I'll use cycles A and B as a guide. We may see a 40% retracement from the present $52,000 level, which would lead us to a $32,000 area, or a 70% black swan event similar to what happened in March 2022. We've been discussing the 30 to 33,000 zone, and my discourse has been on what would happen if there was a bull downturn and Bitcoin passed this mark. He claims that if we were to go back 70% from the current 52,000 high levels, we would reach our cycle bottom. Pay great attention to what he says. If Bitcoin reaches its peak before then, it might quickly rise to $170,000. However, the decline can be enormous. As we recently discussed, Bitcoin will reach its peak and then surpass everyone's expectations. Retesting the F.5 on the 21 EMA would indicate a stronger cycle, giving Bitcoin more room to rise sharply and catch up, which could result in 170,000 to 200,000 by Q1-Q2 2025. This figure essentially shows what, in other words, he's expressing our desire for this correction to occur immediately, for it to happen now, and for Bitcoin to start moving. This leads us to Q3 and Q4, which is what we're focusing on today. Everyone has been predicting that for the last 6 months, both as a whole and specifically, but people are starting to feel a little anxious and uneasy, like, oh crap. Bitcoin is starting to gain traction. Cryptocurrency is receiving a lot of fresh funding. We may be surpassing all-time highs even before the event occurred. This master plan wasn't created in this manner. Set it up for later this year, possibly leading into 2025. In what ways might this alter? Bitcoin would have to decline again. Would require a retest of between 30 and 33,000 to reach our goal. I'm not sure if we'll figure it out after the weekly, but if that does happen, we could anticipate that all coins will run in the interim. As they do their thing, they'll drain Bitcoin's liquidity. Once they're finished, the money from the oil coins will be reinvested into Bitcoin along with any extra capital. Look into this. This cryptocurrency influencer, Court, counted 370,000 followers at Trade. Yes, KSI is that. Who is KSI? He reminds me of the YouTuber who boxed alongside Jake Paul and did everything. They are referring to that person, therefore, this what was happening? KSI, he was pushing 3 tokens, earn XGAD, and whatever this P token was. Alright, he advertised them, persuaded people to purchase them, then sold them and threw them at everyone. Suddenly, my XGetback looks juicy again, thanks to Bitcoin. Gang, after which what transpired? Because he is close friends with the Paul brothers, he got caught selling humorous items. Paul Logan remembered to start that NFT project CryptoZoo. I think the name was, and he roughed everyone up, but he started returning everyone's money. That's what he did, and he helped 1.2 million people. I don't think he wants any legal action taken against him, so his best friend made the decision. I'm sure these two got together, and he was like, oh man, we have such a following, we could talk about any coin that we have a low circulating supply of, and then these people will buy it, and we could just dump it on them. That's the reason I always advise you to conduct your research on this channel. These folks are like wild beasts. They don't care about you there, they do care. Not giving a damn, they have no idea who you are and will use you as exit liquidity. They are not going to know who you are. Their concern is filling their wallets. Due diligence is crucial, which is why Ethereum traders have set a target of 3.5 million for the Ethereum Johnson ETF. What are we looking for, then? New short-term targets are set at Ethereum 2782 and 3500. Since everyone is getting very excited about the possibility that an ETF or Ethereum may be coming soon. Here's Jelly's chart, he said. Bitcoin, it appears that it wants a peak before experiencing people. I'm telling you this. The market does not behave humanely. Believed it would take action. I won't lie to you, I like it and am having fun with it. In the short run, 66C XRP is what we're looking at, according to Dr. Fender. It needs to raise XRP beyond 72 cents, but I'll take it. Because our resistance lies there. A push-up would be a fantastic place to start with 66 cents. It would be a great start if you could bring us above 55 cents. After that is broken, we can talk about 60 cents. We might discuss number 66, but we have to back to business. How close are we to achieving the first aim, which is 55 cents? We are currently at 549. We're pretty damn close, in my opinion. According to the Negrigipto, we can observe a 7,000% pump. I understand that some would like to pretend that it's obvious that this is completely crazy, but regrettably, that's because we already discussed mistakes in the crypto move on the channel. A potential formation is about to materialize, which might send this item flying high. He suggests that a 7,000 per move from $2 might make you believe that 99% of people can't do it, but once he's right, we haven't seen any value in these cryptos, but when utility does materialize, it might simply be the start of a multi-day trend. Where might it lead us? Could that get us up there? Could the XRP we're witnessing be more than $100? Could it be $20? Will the XRP breaking $10 reveal all, if Bitcoin is set to rock the globe and do many things that many didn't anticipate? The market capitalization of cryptocurrency is expected to reach $10+ trillion when $20 XRP is fully invested. So only 1 trillion would be obtained by adding the 10 trillion XRP to that. Yes, it receives 2 trillion, but I fail to see why. It really couldn't be the reason why it wouldn't XRP. Central banks are genuinely collaborating with financial institutions through Clarity XRP. Ronirim, I'm not sure, people. Keep an eye out for this. Is only the beginning of what promises to be an incredible wild bull run. Pay attention to the entire Bitcoin industry. A cap of $2 trillion is the optimistic figure.